Hello and welcome to Flippin Live, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news review and interview live stream. Oopsies. Oopsies, don't know what I'm doing. Keep messing everything up. I don't know. Here's my problem. I'll tell you my problem in a little bit, because right now I have to say, if you are tuning in live or watching this recorded, please remember, hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. That is the #1 way that you can support this channel and help it to continue to grow. I can't do it without you. And the nice thing is, it's absolutely free. It's absolutely free for you to become a subscriber to my channel, and it makes a difference to me. It matters to me. You matter to me. Anyway, if you want to support me in another way, patreon.com/flippinthrough or become a channel member. Both of those links are down in the description of this video. What happens if you become a channel member on YouTube? You get these cool emojis. You get emojis like this one. And you get to watch all these videos early. I post them right after I record them. Record them on a Wednesday, post them. You get to watch them on Wednesday. You don't have to wait till Saturday. So if that's worth anything to you, patreon.com, you can get a 6 set of buttons, a 6 set of stickers, and of course, the world famous Mad Stencil, great for defacing both public and private property. These are the people whom I get to thank for their support today. Hold on, I got to get rid of, how do I get rid of these emojis? Hutch, Ben Forsgren, Joey Gesso, Reflection of Perfection, Tom Richmond, David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Rob Wilson, Rod Meatsberry, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Little Cozy Nostril. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I hope I can keep on earning it. With that, let's get back into the regular conversation. I got a cat. This is really bugging me, though. How do I just get words? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I can let it go. Look at, here he is. Hi. Yeah, he doesn't really know how to meow yet, do you? He does know how to purr. His name is Biscuit. That's his name. I was hoping for another name, a different name, a more masculine name, like Bruce, something strong. But I lost. I lost that battle. So there's little Biscuit, and nope, get off of there. He's getting into everything. It's a lot. I forgot what it's like to own a little kitten, but it's a fun time. I am enjoying it. It's just there's a lot to it. Listen. This is my problem. Before we get the show started, this is brought to you by Liquid Death. This is Root Beer Wrath. Not as good as Dr. Death. Dr. Death is, I have to put you down. I mean, I have to set you down. I have to set you down. I don't have to put you down. Sorry. Okay. This is the problem, is I think you guys over the past couple like live streams have found out that my they're trying to like StreamYards was trying to charge me $1 million. It's like $40 a month. To me, that's a lot of money. I don't want to pay $40 a month. So they want me to pay $40 a month for their services, but then the free version of it, they just keep taking things out of it. So I couldn't even play my intro or anything like that. It really stinks. So I decided to try to figure out how to stream just from OBS, which is a program I was already using, but with mixed results. You know, it's like I used to be able to highlight comments that people had, and that was great, but now I can't, and I want to do that, but that's like this whole other thing. So like minutes before I was trying to get this started, I was like messing with things, and then this other thing said that there was a problem, and so I like hit stop broadcast, and then, you know, now here we are. But I'm gonna try to figure it out. I'm gonna try. We'll see if that's even possible. Well, look at here. Let me see if it figured itself out. Watch, I'm going to go overhead. Wait, it figured itself out. This is crazy. Oh, this is great. Look at that. It figured itself out. Wait, now it disappeared. God. What the hell? It was great for a second. Hey, look, it's us. Oh, look it. Oh, you have to like say stuff, and then then it'll kind of go away. All right. Yeah. So I can't do the thing where I make it like a whole where I highlight it, but at least the comments show up. So then like when I see them on the screen, I'll talk about them, and then you guys will know what it is that I'm talking about. So I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to make a copy of this. Oops. Shit, I'm going to have to edit that out. Ah, what a fucking bonehead. All right, hold on. There we go. This is what I want. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to go paste. Oh, there we go. Cool. And then I can go browser. And then I can go paste. Boom. And then I can go, I think that's all of them, right? All of them that I do. I do here, and I'll do here. Clown Nookie sends his regards. Well, excellent. I'm so happy to hear that. And I'm so happy that this is actually working out for me. I didn't really expect it to. I was sort of resigned to my failure. But I don't know. This would be kind of fun. So you can see your own chats on the screen. I've been to Trader Joe last Tuesday, and they finally have pumpkin spice and everything nice. They also have brush sticks that smell like autumn scent of cinnamon. Pumpkin spice is back. This is great. So you guys are, yes, I like this. I might make it a little bigger. Is it big enough, do you guys think? Or should it be larger? Anyway, yeah, Patrick never knew he got this far. That's true. Yeah, I didn't realize that I was finally successful. All right, well, let's talk about what we're going to talk about, which is, look, I got so distracted. I couldn't even get any of this stuff ready. I was thinking it might be time to go through, to flip through the great, oh, where's my rug hanging? It's not hanging right now. I still have to like figure out a space for it. Like here in the studio, I hung up shelves, and I don't know, I think I'm going to take the shelves down. I think I'm going to sell a bunch of the shit that's on the shelves. I think I want to hang it in here. But yeah, unfortunately, it's like that among a boatload of other framed artwork that I have has not even made its way to my wall yet. It's kind of a bummer. Sometimes I move into a place and I can get like settled and have everything established really quickly. Other times it's like, it's just a drag, and I just like feel like I never fully get like moved in. My kids are fully moved in. They're like, you know, they have all their stuff up, and it's just, you know, this cat is messing around with stuff that I really, really not pleased about. Vanessa says, it's been a while that you haven't mentioned Mad Magazine yet. Correct. Well, I mean, most of the time I don't talk about Mad Magazine on the live streams, unless like I have a guest on or something. But for the most part, what I end up doing is like flipping through stuff that's not Mad related. You'll see it in the book I'm working on. I'll see what? My rug in the book you're working on? How'd you get a picture of my rug? Shane? How'd you get a picture? Look at this guy. I'm sorry. This is not good entertainment, all right? I think we should just talk politics from this point forward. Biscuit will up your ratings. I hope so. The black and white spies cannot be trusted if you're in a cartoon universe. Yeah, you know what, actually? I had this idea for a live stream. I don't know if it would be here or I'd like start a new channel. But I wanted to start a live, like a show, a once a week show. It'd be like an hour long, and it would be I'd set up a whole different studio where I have like a desk that you can see the desk and you can see me, and there'd be like a velvet curtain behind, and it would be like a late night talk show, sort of like maybe like a radio show meets a talk show type thing. And then I would also have like a chair there. So like if I had guests live in a studio, I was also thinking I have this old tube television and you could hook those up to computers and use them as monitors. And how funny would it be to have like guests on that aren't in the studio, but then you put it so that just their face fills up the screen. So that I'm sitting here and I'm talking to a monitor that is the other person's face. Anyway, I'm just sort of like planning it out now. Probably a dumb idea, but I think it could be kind of fun. But it wouldn't be Mad Magazine related. It would just be pop culture, things in the news. And that's what I mean by like kind of late night talk show / radio show. Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Yes, like that, basically. I would love that. Who's that guy? Brack? Was it was it Brack? Anyway, forget that guy's name. The bug guy. Good idea, since late night talk shows will be done soon. Yeah, good point. I don't know if you mean that sincerely or you're like, yeah, considering late night talk shows are on their way out, what a time to invest in a late night talk show. Who knows though? It might be fun. But that will be down the road. Here's Me Too Big. Look at that, channel member, my first channel member, Me Too Big. Wow, I rarely make a live stream. Well, you've made it here and we are happy to see you, Me Too Big. You know what the only problem is with this thing is that it's almost like a little too small for me to read. But anyway, we're going to go to this. We're going to be talking about Thwack. Thwack is the greatest mad imitation magazine that you have never heard of. That is my opinion, and I mean that sincerely. I wish there was a way for me to... I wish there was a fucking way for me to get rid of this. Like, all I can see are the emojis, and that irritates me. Anyway. I gotta let it go. I got to let it go. This is one of the greatest things that you have never heard of. Thwack magazine. I have 3 issues, and I have made it through, I think, 2 of them. I think I have like 1, 3, and 5 or something. Maybe I have more than that. I don't even remember. But Thwack was made by, I think I still have some info. Oh shit! No, hold on. I got a mail call thing. Hold on. Wait, no, it's right here. Oh, before we do this, you guys are gonna. Oh, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this. Hold on. Mad news. Okay. Guys. So I got a letter. I got a package in the mail. All right. From Rodmead Sperry. Oh, I forgot. I can't believe I forgot about this. God, I'm such a slob. All right, let's go overhead again. All right, so it says, greetings from Halifax, Halifax's other mad nut. He's talking about Halifax, Nova Scotia, right? And I think our friend Kyle Bridget is from Halifax. I ordered the Snafu book from Fantagraphics. Can't wait to see that. How could I not send this to you? Send you this unholy abomination. You of all people. I've also included a sticker for my ludicrously named band, because why not? I lost the sticker. It's probably here. It's here somewhere, but I lost the sticker. Thanks for all you do, and cheers to the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. You are demolishing all the competition in the field. Rod Mead Sperry. Okay, well, I do want to say this. Rod, I still have the button I think it slipped down or something. Maybe my cat is playing with it right now. Anyway, this is Rodney Sperry's Bandy, which I absolutely love this imagery. Super cool. That's super cool. I love buttons. I don't know if you guys knew that. Also, just like, so you don't think I'm immodest, I started calling myself Mad Magazine's #1 Mad Magazine. I started calling myself the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news review and interview channel back when I had like 100 subscribers or something. So it was very like tongue in cheek because there are other Mad YouTube channels. And I wasn't even close to being the biggest Mad YouTube channel. And then what I did, the joke is, I'm the #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel because I'm the only channel that meets all of those requirements. But now I think I might have the most subscribers, and now it seems terribly immodest of me to be saying that. Stop playing. Anyway, you guys aren't going to believe this. What he sent to me. It's fantastic. Are you ready for a drum roll? Is there any guesses? Can you even try to guess what this is? There's some hints in here. There are some hints in this letter. Me. How could he not send it to me, of all people? It is not a Thwack. Nope. Unfortunately, it is not. You are wrong. Please leave. Oh, I won't say that yet. All right, well, enough for the suspense. It is this. My Friend God, Confessions of a Zany Prophet. Dave Berg, writer, illustrator, Mad Magazine. This is a revised edition, a hilarious version of the world's oldest book. By Dave Berg, introduction by Jerry DeFuccio, editor of Mad Magazine. Now, they would do this sometimes. The ones that, this is not a Mad book, all right? Even though it says Mad twice on the cover, and it has two people involved with Mad, their names on the cover. This is not a Mad book. Look, they even have more references to Mad. Straight from the pages of Mad Magazine, the world's favorite humor magazine, writer and Mad Magazine cartoonist Dave Berg brings you a new version of an old favorite. It's the Bible, like you've never seen it before. And then again, Mad text from this tongue-in-cheek testament includes original material as well as cartoons and text from Dave Berg's Mad books. So no new art, apparently. Okay, yeah, so he's done 3 non-Mad books about God. Now, if you're curious, he wasn't the only person to do these non-Mad books. I actually have some. Al Jaffee would do like, what is it, like Willy Weirdo or something. And there were some other non-Willy Weirdo books that Al Jaffee did. Because why not? You're a cartoonist. You don't owe Mad anything. Do this, have fun, get that bag, and it is great. Me Too Big says, I often wondered if Dave Berg was some kind of religious nut. He was always moralizing. Well, he's a wishy-washy liberal think. We know that, of course. Stick says, wow, that's the one that I don't have. It's the one that got away. Forget the Action Bible. Dave Berg enters the ring. Yeah. Al Jaffee did several gags books in addition to Willy Weirdy. Willy Weirdy, yeah. This isn't what you think it is. I assumed that I would open these pages and it would be like the lighter side of, like cartoons, comics, right? First off, I think it's based mostly on Old Testament, all right? So here you have some, I don't know, like, it's sort of like mimicking Hebrew writing. Like, what do you call that? I don't know what Playboy's Unafraid dictionary. I don't know what that's in reference to. You'll have to You'll have to elucidate. Nick Meglin has a few non-mad books too. And like most of the time I'm not that interested in the non-mad books. But like I picked up the Al Jaffee ones just sort of like when I was young. I think I assumed that they were Mad Magazine ones. But this one is truly, like Rod said, how could I not get this? You know, considering my love-hate relationship with Mr. Berg. This book is dedicated to my manager, my mistress, or my manager, my secretary, and my mistress, all of whom happen to be my wife. You corny dork. Acknowledgements. I thought I worked with mad people before, but that's before meeting the crew from SPI Books, like publisher Ian Shapolsky, my editor I.E. Mosenson, and all of the people like Julian, Pam, Bob, Pete, Bip, 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 and this Matt who made this masterpiece possible. All right, first off, brown nosing right there. What was the blasphemy? What blasphemy did I just speak? Please let me know. Oh, there, I figured out how to hide the emojis, finally. First off, what a brown noser, just only acknowledging his publishers. I don't know. What are you doing? Yeah, okay. Oh, look at, you're all dusty. I have to close you out of this room. I've decided. I'm sorry. Anyway, first doing that, and then second, calling his own book a masterpiece. Previously, books written and illustrated by Dave Berg. Mads, Dave Berg looks at people, looks at things, looks at the USA, modern thinking, Our Sick World, My Friend God, Roger Kaputnik, and God. Oh, okay, this is the third, it seems. All right. Polygamy. You know what's interesting? So this is, I have two things. I have like, I know you guys don't really care about this. I have this chat right here that's appearing. Then I also have the YouTube chat. But apparently, excuse me, apparently it's this one is showing things that the YouTube one is like catching in a filter. So when you said polygamy, it didn't show up in the YouTube one, but it showed up in on the screen, which is interesting. So I don't know. Try saying a swear word. See if that shows up in both. Say the shit word. Okay. So here you go. This is what I'm talking about. So you have this disclaimer. Publishers of Mad asked me to announce that I do not speak for them or for the editors or the associate editors or any of my usual gang of idiots. For while there is method to their madness, I am mad without any method whatsoever. Sample letter from a clergyman. This is like, this is really, really wordy. Chapter 1. In the big inning. So this is almost entirely like a text thing. And then he's taking things that apparently were published in Mad, illustrations from Mad. And hey, God, stop it. No, he's about to knock something over. And it's going to be a pain in the ass. Stop. So, God. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Anyway, when was this book published? I really have to. This is bad TV. Copyright 1972, and then this was, I think, republished in 1994. It says 1972, 1994. So I get this one is from the 90s. Make that kitten into a hat. In like, it's like, who wants to read this? In the beginning, God created. What's that, you ask? Who is God? I'm talking about my friend God. When's the last time I saw God? Well, the astronauts just saw God on the last shuttle mission, and she's black. Okay, so maybe that's a joke. Maybe. But my friend God isn't a she or a he. All that he stuff in the Bible is only because a he is just an it. Not all men are its, but my friend God is not a sex or a color, just a shade called friend. Yes, my friend God works. Where does God work? God works in mysterious ways. You've never heard of this business? Listen, you guys. I'm not going to rag on somebody because of their faith, all right? Because I'm a Catholic. Uh, but this is like, I don't know. I'm going to try to read this. I'm not going to make you read it. I think that I might lose a lot of viewers if this is the entire thing. But I don't know. It's interesting to say the least. You know, it's just, yeah, it's interesting. Oh, you guys, if I haven't said it already, please look it just keeps going. Please remember, hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Does God believe in Dave Berg? Anyway, yeah, Dave, draw something. Yes, stick to politics, not religion, if you want to keep your eyes. I don't talk about politics, do I? The blacks against the whites is not a black and white issue. It is gray and gray. I mean, this is like, it's wild. This is, I think if I read some of this, I might get a channel strike. And I'm not even kidding you. It's pretty wild. We're sitting at 10 viewers. We're sitting at 9 likes. I can't even say that we're sitting at 9 likes because one of those likes is my own like. Oh, here's a sticker. There you go. Excited to die. Hold on. God bless it. Never mind. Bring back the Action Bible. Yeah, you guys, Biscuit's great. Biscuit has been just a little shining light in my life. It's fantastic that I have him. But yeah, he's kind of he's left now, so I can say this, but it's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. And he does this thing. He does this thing where I'm walking and he just like weaves in and out of my legs, and then I kick him. I don't see him, and I like kick him as I'm walking, and then he like goes and tumbles across the floor, and I feel terrible, and I go and check on him, and he's fine because he's like a kitten. You know, it's like nothing can hurt him. I can't determine whether the fans want more politics or more Biscuit. You know, they probably want more politics, so that's what I'm going to give them. Anyway, I gotta find the card. I had the business card of this guy, but I don't know. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Right here, Martin Jallad. This was with these issues when I got them, and so Martin Jallad is a former cracked editor, and that's pretty cool. And so he moved on, did this Thwack thing, and I think he was just doing it out of his home. And the Thwack thing rules. It's like it is a very, very good magazine. But here's the problem, you guys, and let me tell you. The problem is this. I'm so scatterbrained today that I keep forgetting about things that I wanted to talk about. I forgot about my friend God. I also forgot about Mort Todd dying. Mort Todd, the editor of Cracked Magazine, during, one of its like high points. And a former guest of this show, Mort Todd, passed away. And it's really a bummer. I don't know. It's not like I was friends with him or anything, but he's an incredibly creative dude, visionary. I'm going to say that. And I don't know, kind of a bummer. So, my condolences to the Mort Todd family and anybody who knew him better than I did. He was a cool dude, and he made one of the best eras of Cracked magazine. So, yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge that. Yeah. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to acknowledge is this. I'm going to go to crackedcoversite.com. This seems like it would be worth mentioning. I'm assuming you all know this, right? Look at this. Click me hard. Doug, what the fuck? So this is a different image. Doug Gilford retook his photo with like the first 250 issues of Mad Magazine. The photo that's always graced the front of this website, crackedcoversite.com. And if I click it hard, boom, you have this. Doug donates his Mad collection to the University of Oregon Special Collections and University Archives, August 25th, 2025. I do want to have him on. I sent him an email a while ago. He's a busy man. He sold his business. He got rid of his Mad collection. Maybe he wants nothing to do with me. But I did send him a message. I'd like to have him on to talk about this because it is like, I think it'd be interesting to hear about what this is like to give up. Anyway, Jimi Hendrix read Mad Magazine way before he was alive. What? He's been in chat before, as we know. Yes, we do know that. He's been in the chat. He's a lurker. He'll swing by. He'll get in the chat. Sweet dude. Very nice guy. So anyway, so he went to Eugene to drop it off. I thought these photos were kind of cool. One is, a Mad collection doesn't take up that much space. If you add in super specials, yeah, a little more space. But, all the paperbacks and the main issues, not that bad. It's like five magazine boxes, and then I have like a little bookshelf. I don't have a complete paperback collection though, so that would be part of it. But look, it's just like in the back of his blazer or whatever. So look at that. Ooh, BWC. I have some of these. I guess there are only a few companies that make comic book boxes. But look at these people. Look at these dorks. They don't even know what they have right now. They don't know that it's like that meme of that guy at the party, where he's like sitting in the corner. It's like, they don't even know that I run the best Mad Magazine website on the internet. They don't know. They don't appreciate what they're getting. But anyway, all these look at, he's posing. Look at hamming it up for the camera. And oh God, it's so crazy. I'm so envious. I'm so envious about like photos like this with just the comic man. Look at, there's Mad Magazine #1. There it is. It's just sitting there. And now it's going to sit somewhere else. And I'm envious because I don't think I'm ever going to own a Mad Magazine #1. Most of the comic issues, I think I'm priced out of them. And I think I'm going to remain priced out of the Mad comic issues. And that bums me out. And I'm just so, like, when I see the comic issues, and I see people that have them, and I see it like on Facebook or whatever, people will post them sometimes, I'm filled with envy. Because I think for me, that ship has sailed. Um, Shane says, I'm not giving my collection away. It took me too long to assemble. Yeah, I think that I think that you say that now, but it's like I listen, I'm getting rid of 14 short boxes of comic books. Um, and I'm I don't know. I could see myself I understand I think why Doug did that. Um, you have this collection, you enjoy the collection, but then it's sort of like there are some things that become less important to you. And then there's also like, I don't know. I don't want like, I don't want my kids to be stuck dealing with my shit. And also, well, yeah, I guess that's like a big part of it. Is like I just don't want them like to feel stuck with stuff. And then here would be the shame is that if I have too much stuff, they just bring it to a comic shop and get fleeced because they don't know what I have. And, the comic book shop wants to make the most money they can. So I think what I'm going to do is like, I'm paring down my collection to one, things that really make me happy. Like I kept in my comic book collection the I have the entire run of John Carter, Warlord of Mars. I just love that. I have all the floppies. It's like the first appearance of Frank Miller at his first artwork for Marvel. There's like I don't know. That's not really why I care about it. I just like John Carter. Um, but yeah, so I'm keeping the stuff that I'm really happy about, or that's actually worth something, and then I'm gonna just like inform my kids before I die, like don't get fleeced. Um, I'm already happy with the facsimile #1. Yeah, that's what I have. I have Russ Cochran #1. I have the facsimile copy #1. I have the Nostalgic Mad #1. But there's something about having the real thing that, I think it would be nice. Um, what is this? Stick says, I agree. Issue number 29 with the first appearance of Alfred on the cover is for sale at a store near me for $400. And that's an average price. Yeah, that's a lot to drop. It's, you know, $400 is a lot to me. Some people it's not, and more power to them, but to me, that's a lot. Bought a copy of Mad #17 for about 25 bucks in 74, and now it's about 100 to 150. Yeah. Well, and I'm okay, yeah. So there are ones where it's like I have a couple comic issues, but then there's certain ones where it's like over 1,000. Dude, I don't have $1,000 to just drop on a comic book that I'm going to read once and then put away forever. Um, have you ever seen the movie Grease? Yes, I have seen the movie Grease. Uh, of course, gasoline cost 20 times and bread used to be 25 cents. LOL. Those vintage Mad magazines from the 60s cost a lot of money nowadays. Number 10 for only, I got number 10 for only $50, and yet I still haven't gotten it framed. I wouldn't frame it. I mean, just because like I mean, sure, frame it. I shouldn't say I wouldn't frame it. I have Mad issues framed. If you frame it, make sure that you go to a good place that like knows framing. Like don't go to Hobby Lobby. They're not good framers. Make sure that you get like nice glass that is going to protect from UV light. Because I mean, if it's not, it's going to ravage that, and you will feel bad, and you should feel bad if you allow that to happen. Anyway, look at here he is handing out. Look, this is him. This is him trying to say, well, this is a Mad magazine. We need to create a fumetti. That's what I should do. Is put in like the word balloons, so it like explains all of this stuff, like where it's like what he's saying to her, snappy answers to stupid questions. Um, yeah, look at that. That's his collection, just right there. He's got the board game. He's got like, well, he's got everything, right? I wonder, was he one of those people that collected merch? Yeah. Look at right there. That's Tom Richmond's book, right? That was one of Tom Richmond's ones. Anyway, during the handoff to the University of Oregon, a staff member requested I compose a Wikipedia-like summary of how my collection came to be and what went on over the course of its time with me. This may show up in some form with their promotional materials. The Doug Gilford magazine collection traces its origins to 1975, when Gilford began collecting at age 10, inspired by his first encountering Mad magazine at age 7 with issue number 155, celebrated for its satire of the Godfather film, initially acquiring new issues and quickly discovering the abundance of back issues at Portland, Oregon area used bookstores in the late 1970s. Gilford's collection expanded steadily. Major growth occurred in the early 1980s as he began purchasing rarer, more valuable Mad comic books at regional conventions. By his late teens, Gilford had amassed a complete set of regular issues, reaching this milestone around the time of his high school graduation in 1983. Dang, that's quick. I wish I had that ability to do that. Anyway, then he just had to keep it up. That's all. That's all he had to do. By the 2020s, as Mad Magazine moved towards a reprint-focused publishing model and operations shifted from New York to Burbank, the context of the original collection also changed. Personal experiences with family, aging, and downsizing, along with his approaching 60th birthday, led Gilford to consider legacy options for his collection. After researching university holdings, he chose the University of Oregon for its proximity to his home and respected comic studies program. The handoff of the complete Mad collection was completed on August 25th, 2025. So yeah, there you go. That is what Doug Gilford has done. I'm going to look at the chat real quick. I only have 2 original issues of Panic. I have a few Panics. I don't even know where I got them from. I always wanted to get a copy of Panic, Help, and Trump. I got one. No, that's the Lampoon. I got an issue of Help. Only one. Trump, I think, is really hard to find. I think Trump and Humbug, those would be cool to get. Help as well, to get other Help ones. But liking Star Wars I stopped liking Star Wars 4 years ago since Family Guy left Adult Swim. What does that even? I don't understand that. I completed my 70s and 80s collections last month, BT dubs. I started redoing my spreadsheet of my collection, and it's because my spreadsheets got deleted. I don't know if I told you guys that. Of course I did. I bitched about it incessantly. But yeah, I read a Bob Clark article today, and he accomplished way more by that age. I have the whole Panic run. Yeah, Shane, you have a sick collection. The only part of your collection that I don't understand is She-Hulk. That's the only thing that you collect that I don't get. I don't know. I got only one Help also. Oh yes, Humbug. I have the Trump and Humbug reprint books. I don't feel the need for the originals. Sometimes, I don't know, it's like I do have, yeah, I just have Trump. I don't have the Humbug reprints. I think it would be kind of fun to own one. But again, it's like that thing where it's like, okay, so I own it. So I own original issues of Trump and Humbug. And then I die, and then my children are looking at this stuff, and they're like, what? What the hell is this? Why does Dad have a magazine with a Disney orgy in it or whatever? Like, I don't even know. I think that was, I think I'm conflating 2 different Wally Wood things. But anyway, it's like, they aren't going to know that it's like matters. So I have a few extra She-Hulk books I could send you. I'm okay. Actually, I have a She-Hulk. Don't I? What issue is it? Because I collect comics that have infinite covers, where the cover is inside the cover. And She-Hulk is on the cover holding the cover of the comic. And she's like hey fanboy, like, you know, she's like talking shit, breaking the fourth wall, Deadpool style. I guess I could never come across the originals, but I did get an original Humbug paper back. I mean, we could look them up on eBay. They are expensive. They are expensive. Hold on. You guys want to look at fucked up stuff I was looking up on eBay? Here we go. Let's see. Oh, why watched items? An original. This is Thwack #1. And then here's a Gerstner, Jerry Gerstner original art. I really want that. Anyway, okay, what am I looking up? Humbug magazine. Boom, Humbug. Humbug, #11. 48 bucks. That's actually not that bad. This one's trashed, $9. Exposing the truth about radiation. Why did I think? Did I misremember? I thought these were expensive. Maybe it's Trump magazine that was expensive. Oh, okay. See, this is the problem. This is the problem with Trump. Okay, he fucks this up. This Trump Playboy one. It's like, who's buying Time magazines? A slabbed Time magazine. That's insane that people would buy that. What should I say? Trump magazine. Harvey Kurtzman. The Humbug paperback is not. Oh, that's okay. Hold on, I got to go back. I always wondered if Panic had good movie parodies. Panic had just mediocre shit because Panic, and I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like Panic had the stuff that Fried Feldstein is, that's what I mean to say. Feldstein was not as funny and not as good at editing as Harvey Kurtzman was. So it's like all of that stuff that Kurtzman did, like doing all of the layouts for all of the comics in Mad, like basically writing the entire thing and then having people just like execute his vision exactly. That's what made Mad Comic so good. And so Feldstein comes in with this, the only approved imitator of Mad Magazine, or however they build it, I forget. And he just couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. And, you know, because unfortunately, he's not Harvey Kurtzman. He did a good job with the magazine, but a magazine is a different beast, you know, and different beast entirely. So yeah, no, the movie parodies are okay. You know, you should check out is Kyle Bridget and I in their podcast Potter ZB, which we do like once a year. We talked about an issue of Panic, and I forget, I think it was our Christmas special. So it's a little cozy nostril. Maybe I'll hold on. Me Too Big. I don't know if you are familiar with Kyle Bridget, but if you aren't, you should check him out. Little Cozy Nostril. He is boom. There we go. Check that out. I think you might enjoy it. If you like this, you might like that. Oops, browser. Here we go. Anyway, yeah. So Trump, Harvey Kurtzman, #1, 157. Again, not the worst. 119. Boom. This one's 30 bucks. So yeah, what is this? Is this Trump End Help? No. Remarked. Signed and remarked. the hell does that mean? Signed and remarked. Back. Another great. And they did this in Mad Magazine. That's funny. There's I think what's his face? Frank Frazetta painted that. Hi Rick. Cherub in the Clouds, Harvey Kurtzman. That's cool. Rick, that's like me. My name's Patrick. I could say that he signed it to me. Hi, Rick. He misheard me. I had said, Mr. Kurtzman, will you please sign it? He goes, what's your name? I said, Patrick. I said, Patrick. And he goes, Rick? And I go, no, sir, I don't know. And then he signed it. That'd be great. Anyway. You guys, I feel bad because now we don't really have enough time to go through this issue of Thwack. It's just been me rambling like a madman, which is good. I don't know if that's good, but it's good. It's fun to sort of like catch up. I feel like, I don't know. I'm glad to be able to kind of chill with you guys and talk. LOL, looks good, just subscribed. Excellent. Is Kyle still live? Is he still alive? Is he still alive? Yes. Yes, I talked to Kyle and we messaged each other. He's doing very well. He went on, you know what? I shouldn't say his business. But anyway, he's doing well. He's living life, you know. And he's good. So he'll be around. I'm going to try to get him on this show again. Don't know how I'm going to do any guest without StreamYard. That's a problem. That's a problem. I don't know what to do with that. Anyway, what else should we do? I have a little bit of time left, and I don't want to just dip out before it's it's like just barely 9 o'clock. Oh snap! The fanzine is sold out. What fanzine? Sorry about that. What fanzine? What are you talking about? The fanzine? What fanzine? What's the fanzine? Scroll up. No, don't say scroll up. Just tell me. Kyle's still alive. Oh, good. Just subscribe. The Humbug paperback is not that hard to find, according to Grant Geisman. In the new issue of the EC Fan Addict. Oh, okay. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I don't know how to find fanzines. Well, Chet Jasper Reams, is he the one? He does a fanzine, but his is, I think, I forget what it is. I don't think it's the same one. Anyway, well, geez Louise. Anyway, guys, if we don't have anything to talk about, I think I'm gonna have to boogie. It's a big day for me tomorrow. Back at work. Next week or in 2 weeks when I come back, we will flip through some Thwack. It's not just a fanzine. Geisman does articles, and Tommy Burns and other experts contribute. All right, yes, I'm thinking of a different one. Are you ever going to contribute to Freaky again? Talk about the auction this Friday. Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, here's the problem though is, and I've talked about this before. I know I have. Is I'm not a writer, and so I don't know. I either have to I do think of things, but everything I think of isn't a cartoon. It's just sort of funny things that I say, and so I don't really know how to. I don't know how to write, and I want to draw, but I would need somebody to write something for me. So that's the problem that I'm facing right now. Yeah. Anyway, hey, check this out. On crackedcoversite.com, there's a back to school auction. Thank you for reminding me about this. Friday, September 12th to Saturday the 13th. I don't understand how these auctions work. You just send in emails or something? Or is there no, they should do email bids will be accepted anytime. It would be cooler. Emails and texting will not be allowed. All bids will be by telephone only. Let's do a live stream. I have an idea if you would be interested in a collaboration. Yeah, sure. Yeah, send me a message. Oh, here's the problem. You know what one problem is? I got this new phone thing, this new app on my phone. Here, hold on. I'll show it to you guys real quick. So look at, I open my phone. Whoop, no, dang it. All right, so I open my phone like that. And then like, let's say I want to, hold on. I'm going to do, let's type in, well, first off, I do this, right? There's no apps anymore. I have to, so if I hit Facebook, it does this. Are you sure you want to open Facebook? And I got to wait. So it does that for everything, like Instagram and stuff. And then I got to wait for it to do it again. So what it does is it gets me off my phone. So I'm not on my phone as much. And that means that I'm really bad at checking Instagram, responding to Instagram, or any of that. So if you send me a message on Instagram, be patient. All right? Be patient. Over here, though, so I guess you have to call in. Wouldn't it be cool if they did a live stream? I think that'd be cool. Get AI to write for you. Yeah, I hate AI though. I'm really feeling very aggressively anti AI lately. Kansas, a Mad Magazine Kansas shirt. Cha-cha for normal people. No, like what's crazy about these auctions is that this is crazy. Boxer shorts, Australian. I discover things that I had absolutely no clue ever existed. It's really something. A Mad license plate blank. I mean, it's like, this is crazy. A Mad look at the missing link. Potter ZB. Of course, I am familiar with these things, right? Like all of these little vinyls. Vote Mad, Alfred E. Neuman for president. I had a Mad money clip, and I bought it from this store in Minneapolis called Sister Fun. Oh, I know he finds the coolest stuff. Is he just constantly hunting for this? Or yeah. Do they have Mad toilet paper? I got a roll of Mad toilet paper. I think Shane sent it to me. Where is my Mad TP? Anyway, it's still all wrapped up. Mad mugs. God, these are actually really cool. The Mad like cocktail napkins. This is what I care about. I care about these buttons. I like the Mad buttons. Made. Oh, this is like what do you call it? Wacky packages. I'm reading now. I have one of those mugs. It would be nice to have this set. Mad 2. I had one of those. I think I have all of the cards. I have so many of those freaking cards. I opened up I cracked the packs on like 2 boxes of those on a live stream. Just because why not? Completely Mad. Oh, like some kind of limited edition Completely Mad. Mad tie. It just goes on forever. Look at, I mean, this is the little scroll bar. We have a long ways to go. It's pretty crazy, some of this stuff that they have. I always wanted an Alfred bust. Okay, the Alfred bust. I've actually been thinking about this. I was thinking it'd be cool too if I could find some, all right, so 3D printing. I like 3D printing. I'm into 3D printing. It's like a hobby of mine. Like this, the Mad stencil. It's like something, it's a 3D printed stencil. It's great. And I've always thought about the Mad bust, and I thought it would be really cool if I could find a 3D scan of it. I don't own a Mad bust, but I thought it'd be really cool to recreate a Mad bust. And then for people on Patreon who support me, if I could get a 3D version of the mad bust, I could design a mold to print, and then I could create a mold, fill it with silicone to create. It's like you make a mold to make a mold. So you like would print out all these things, create a silicone mold, and then make my own plaster of Paris, Alfred E. Neuman busts, at like little reproductions of it. It would not be hard to do. It would not. It would be like a weekend project. I think I could get a mold made for this, like an Alfred E. Neuman bust. I just need a 3-dimensional version of it, which is harder than it sounds, I think. 225 lots this time. This is horrifying. Is this what that dude's wearing in that video? Fred Astaire. You guys, you got to check these out. Hold on. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to copy and paste this if people are too lazy to go to crackedcoversite.com. Like really, it's like, where is this dude finding this stuff? Mad the lighter side of. What the hell is this? The desk plaque? I need that. Yeah, I can't go through all of this stuff. Oh, one of those. The Russ, what is it? A Russ. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. It's something else. Thought it was like the reproductions of. Who's the guy thinking of? Russ. Frick, I wish I could remember. Ooh, 50th anniversary paperbacks. I think I have one of these. I think I have the first one, the Mad Reader. I have that 50th anniversary paperback. But they're like a little wider than the normal Mad paperback. Oh my God, the Mad buttons. Oh, this is cool. Lot 47. I want that. I want lot 47. Holy smokes. Ah. See, this is the problem. I could just like sit here all night, like scrolling through all of this stuff. I can't buy this. I can't buy this. I can't spend money on that stuff right now. Oh, look at one of the little geeky tikis. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. How many people have given this video a thumbs up? It better be more than 9. It's 11. Okay, you guys luck out. 11 people have given it a thumbs up. If you're watching right now, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel. It helps everything. Subscribing helps. And listen, next time we're going to go through Thwack, I promise. So thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Harvey. Thank you, Sticks McFly. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Angel Acevedo. Thank you, Harvey Esquire. Thank you, Me Too Big. And thank you, all of you lurkers. You know what? If you're lurking right now, leave a comment. Come on. You can only actually leave a comment if you're a subscriber now. I forgot I changed that. So subscribe and then leave a comment, okay? I demand it. Anyway, you guys, I will see you all later. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Toodaloo. What the hell? You're welcome, Rick. Why isn't this playing? Oh, because I have it.